guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. Again, I've been MIA. I'm really sorry, but today I have this makeup look for you guys. I hope you like it. If you're interested in knowing how I achieved this makeup look, then please keep on watching. So I'm gonna get started by priming my eyelids, and I'll be using Soft Ochre by MAC, and this is the paint pot, and this is going to help my eyeshadow last longer, and it's also going to prevent it from creasing or cracking. Now with any powder, I'm just going to set the eyeshadow primer just because it's a little bit tacky, and by setting it, it's going to get rid of that stickiness. Now I'll be using the Morphe 35 Neutral palette, and as always, I need a transition shade. It is a must for me. So I'll be using this orange eyeshadow, and I'm just going to apply that on the crease. I'm going to make sure to blend it really well. Now I'll be using this pinkish eyeshadow from the Morphe palette again, and with a smaller brush, I'm just going to apply this on the crease. And the reason why I changed brush is just because I don't want this eyeshadow to be so blown out. I want it to be a little bit more focused on that crease area. Now going back in with the fluffy brush, I'm just going to blend everything, again making sure that there are no harsh lines, especially when it comes to the crease. Now I'm going to take any concealer and I'm going to cut my crease, and by cutting the crease you basically draw a very defined line between the crease and the eyelid. This concealer is going to serve me as a glue for my eyeshadow to stick to, and it also makes the eyeshadow stand out even more just because you have a white canvas underneath. Now going back in with another Morphe palette, this one is the 35 OS, and I'm going to take this beautiful metallic champagne eyeshadow. I have no idea, you guys know I'm really bad at describing colors, so I'm just gonna apply that with a flat brush all over the areas that I apply the concealer, and I'm using a brush first just to help me get into those areas that I can't reach with my fingers, and then I'll apply a second coat of eyeshadow with the tips of my finger just because I find that metallic eyeshadows apply best that way. Now I'm going to take this loose glitter from It Cosmetics, and this is called Copper, and I'm going to use the Skeeto eyelash glue. I love this glue, it is amazing. I'm just going to apply a little bit of glue to the areas that I want the glitter to stick to, and with the tips of my finger I'm just going to lightly dab the glue onto the eyelid. Now I'm going to use the NYC liquid eyeliner, and you guys know what comes next. It is a must for me. I love doing my eyeliner, so I'm going to do that really quickly. Once the eyeliner is done, I'm going to be using mascara, and then I'm going to apply my falsies. Today I'll be using the Ardell Double Ups in the number 252, and then I'll be using the Duo Adhesive Glue, one of my favorites, and this one dries dark. As always, I set the lashes in the center of my eyelid, and then I place the outer corner, and then I place the inner corner as close to my real lashes as possible. Now I'm going to take a little bit of Fix Plus, and I'm going to prep my skin for foundation. This allows the foundation to really sink into the skin and to last longer. And for foundation today, surprise, surprise, my favorite foundation of all times, the Wet n Wild in the shade Warm Beige and Light Ivory. I mix them both and I get the perfect shade, and I'm just going to blend that out all over my skin with my damp beauty blender just to make sure that I have a nice even skin tone. For concealer today, I'll be using the Maybelline Age Rewind, one of my favorites. This is in the shade Light, and I'm just going to apply that underneath the eyes, forehead, chin, jawline, and the smile lines, just because when I eat, talk, or just smile overall, I get creases on that area. So by applying concealer on the smile lines, I don't. So once I do that, I'm just going to blend everything out with my damp beauty blender. I know the concealer is looking a little bit light, but don't worry, we're going to balance out everything at the end. Now I'm going to set my foundation and concealer. It is a must. It makes your makeup last longer, and it also gets rid of that stickiness that the liquids leave. So with a big fluffy brush, I'm just going to use this RMCA translucent powder, and I'm going to dab that all over the face. And right after that, I'm going to take my translucent powder from Physicians Formula in the shade Translucent Light. And I'm just going to do a quick baking because I haven't done that in a while. And I'm just going to apply lots of powder underneath the eyes, and letting the powder sit there for a bit allows it to sink into the skin, leaving a nice smooth finish. Now I'm going to go ahead and take my Hoola bronzer from Benefit, and I'm just going to start bronzing up my face, giving my face a little bit more color and structure, just because the powders and foundations have the tendency to just completely erase your features. So once I bronze up my skin, I'm going to go in with a big fluffy brush and remove the excess powder. For blush today, I'll be using this one from Milani, one of my favorite ones ever. It's called Bellissimo Bronze. And you guys know that I'm obsessed with the Milani blushes, and I'm just going to apply that with a fluffy brush all over the cheeks just to give my skin a little bit more color. Now I'm going to set the makeup in place with the Fix Plus again, and this acts as a glue. It makes makeup last longer, especially when you apply it before you highlight. And today for highlight, I'll be using the Ofra highlighter. It's the color wheel. I'm not sure what it's called. I'll make sure to leave the name in the description box. And as always, I'm going to highlight the highest point of my cheeks, chin, Cupid's bow, forehead, tip of the nose, and the bridge of the nose. Now I'm going to do my nose contour. You guys know this is a must. I basically grab a bronzer and create two parallel lines on the sides of my nose, and they're going to act as shadows just because I don't have a prominent nose bridge, and this is going to give me that. And when it comes to nose contour, the trick is to blend everything really, really well. Now I'm going to take any black eyeliner, and I'm just going to apply that on my upper and lower waterline. And then right after that, I'm just going to add a little bit of mascara. For lips today, I'll be using this liquid lipstick from MAC. I believe it's called Mademoiselle. I do not speak French, so I might not be pronouncing that correctly, but I will leave, again, the name in the description box. I thought I was done, but I forgot to highlight the tear duct of my eye. You guys also know that this is a must for me. I love what it does to the eye. It completely changes the eye look, and I'll be using again the 35 OS palette to do this. So that is it for today, you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for being here. And as always, I'll see you in my next tutorial very soon. Bye! Mwah.